As the legend goes, some hunters, while scouring the unspoiled wilderness of the Matura forest for prey, happened upon these deep, teal-colored pools. In them, obscure figures with an appearance half human and half marine animal swam about. Mermaids. Thus began the folklore surrounding mermaid pools, one of the many found along the Grand Matura River's course, with a beauty so exquisite it could almost be considered mythical. This adventure takes us east, far east. Matura, renowned for its leatherback turtle nesting site, is home to many wonders both common and hidden. To the wayfarer, the brunt of the journey is the commute to the trailhead, and while there exist numerous routes to the destination, including one that will cost you roughly 6 hours, there is also a route that takes just about 20 minutes. Along the Toko Main Road, your landmark is the Matura Health Center, and adjacent to it, Thomas Trace. With some careful maneuvering up the less than maintained road, you'll find it more practical at some point to ditch the vehicle and proceed on foot. Fear not, nature provides ample visual therapy from the very start. This prominent pine tree stands sentry to the forest entrance. Not far past this, more towering pines dominate this area of the forest, the floor littered with pine cones and needles. Overhead, the foliage forms a canopy that restricts the sun's rays, protecting the shrubs below from the harsh heat. Through the pine forest, the underbrush thickens, and a footpath made devious by the roots woven across it. Above, the sound of branches creaking and leaves rustling as the violent winds overhead trouble the lofty treetops. This leg of the journey is predominantly downhill. This means the sweat equity will be paid on the trip back. Nonetheless, a memento of the voyage provides a little consolation. A glimmer of promise emerges as the sound of rushing water joins in the symphony of the wilderness, and the first glimpse of the Matura River. A welcome omen that the destination is near, but celebration at this point is premature. Proceed and you will thereafter meet your first checkpoint. At this juncture, an unavoidable river crossing. Once across, you are again surrounded by a vista of green, as trees small and great dominate the landscape. The earthen path, blanketed by shed leaves, contrasts the surroundings in color and vibrancy. The twisting trail leads once more to a rock-littered riverbank, bordering a seemingly bottomless pool. To the right, the penultimate hurdle of the Odyssey and a choice. Either gingerly steps over the many rocks that act as pavers, separating you from the rapid-moving water below, or a perilous climb over behemoth rocks, followed by yet another brief trek on a tree-lined trail. At long last, the sought-after destination that is a favorite of locals and visitors alike. The pools, with their varying hues of green, carry a peculiar allure. Unfortunately, there is no mermaid in sight to give credence to the legend, but these little fish make good enough company. Your final challenge, building up the gall to take a plunge into the deep, brisk pool. I'm Khary Roberts, giving you a glimpse into the paradise we have right here.